Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zikram Taufik,
And I'm Muhammad Ikhlas Effendi.
and today we're going to do a podcast about our our future plan. So, let's start by, you know, knowing the meaning of future plan. What do you think?
Future. Something that will happen next day, next month, or maybe next year.
Something that will happen in the future.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that doesn't happen yet.
Yeah.
It's something that doesn't happen yet.
Yeah. So that is the meaning of future. But plan is, of course, a planning. So future plan is, you gotta plan your future. You can't just uh you can't just let the water flow or something like that. You need to plan your future. So that is what we're gonna talk about today. So do you want to start about talk about your future or me
Yeah.
first?
Of course, let's just start for the nearest future that we meet.
Okay.
That we meant. Today we're in the first semester of our 11th grade or the second grade of vocational high school, right?
Yes.
And we're both we're planning for having a very great agenda, an idea and boarding school. Of course, you know what it is.
Yes, it is a backpacker event. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, I think that is one of the closest future plan that we have right now. And how about a future plan after backpacker and then maybe after backpacker in our 12th grade when we're gonna start working,
Yeah, we're going to apply our companies that we really want to get in.
Yeah, of course. So do you have a company that you want to get in?
Actually, Telkom, but not Telkomsel. Okay.
Okay.
It's actually the company is near my house, so I would have an opportunity. If I would have an opportunity to apply there,
Mhm.
and yeah, so
About 12th grade. Well, I really want to work maybe outside of Indonesia if I can. That is probably my highest plan. Probably almost impossible because a fresh graduate from Indonesia going to another country that's kind of crazy.
you need a lot of experience.
Yeah,
of
you
course.
need a lot of experience. So, that would be kind of impossible. But if I actually got the opportunity to actually go outside of Indonesia and actually working for someone outside of Indonesia, that would be great. But if I don't, I will actually try working maybe
high class company.
if I can do that, if I can do some high class companies, well, yeah, I'll try going in there. But I was actually hoping to get in some kind of company, maybe like Telkom, just like you said, or maybe I cannot get to Telkom. I've actually, I was actually aiming at some other, other companies, maybe that are not that big, but
It is worthy, and
yeah, it is worthy.
especially the salary.
Yeah, we're actually hoping to get a big
We're
salary.
actually
We're
finding
getting,
out for the salary. Bro.
yeah, I actually haven't found the perfect one, the perfect company to get into. So yeah, it's still a long way to go.
Yeah, and yeah, actually before that, our future here before we get back around 12th grade is to finish our SKLs.
Yes, SK, bro. The SK in the school, it's pretty crazy in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, the most annoying SK, in my opinion, is making a book.
Yeah.
Like, making a book, a literal book, at least 100 pages, which is, in my opinion, it's kind of annoying because we, developers, we don't really like, writing a book. We do like writing codes and things, but writing a book, that's just not our cup of tea.
Yeah, tired, bro.
Yeah. But
Okay.
actually, in my opinion, writing a book is not that bad. But writing a book while making 4 apps, 4 Android
Yeah.
application, that's kind of overwhelming.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy. That's too crazy, in my opinion.
we have limited of time. Even
Yes.
when
That's the thing.
plus we don't have a lot of time to be given to hold this thing.
This thing,
This thing.
which we need to use every day, every hour. Because, we make a book with our laptop, we code and make programs and make
Application.
applications with our laptop. So, because of them not giving us many chances to take our laptop, is kind of hard to do. Maybe the application is not that hard, but because of we because of us not having so much time, not having enough time to
Yeah.
use our laptop, it's kind of, you know, kind of difficult.
And yeah, let's back to the topic.
Yeah, let's
So,
get back to the
what will you do after you graduate? After you have your internship program and then graduate from ITU?
Okay, so first thing first, let me actually tell you the whole story, the whole plan, not the whole story, the whole plan. So my plan is to actually work at a company that it's not that special, you know, just to get some money, just to get some money to maybe make myself a bit wealthier than before, of course. So it's just for maybe a couple of months or maybe a year. So I'm gonna work at a company that is not that big, and then after that, I would like to.
You'll make your own company.
No,
Yeah.
later.
Later.
So after that, I would actually try to get a scholarship. I'm actually
Scholarship.
yes, scholarship. I'm actually thinking of what scholarship I should take. I actually wanted to take a scholarship to Japan, but I think, well, I think it's probably
Yeah,
my favorite one. My favorite one. I really want to go to Japan. But the thing is, Japan is not the best country to learn things, you know. And of course, as we know, Japan is a it's not an Islamic country. So
Not
yeah,
very Muslim friendly.
yeah, it's not very Muslim friendly. Although Japan is probably one of the most
Increasing.
yes increasing Islamic population, because you know these days when I was scrolling Instagram when I was at home, of course, when I was scrolling Instagram, there are a lot of content creators that make contents about Muslim people living in Japan. They have mosque, maybe not mosque, but musola, and then there are a lot of foods there that are already halal, and yeah, it is kind of great to see that country that doesn't look like it has any Islamic things in it actually growing in the Islamic side, yeah, which is kind of cool. And maybe if I actually got a scholarship in Japan, I would like to maybe do some dakwah, you know.
Oh, of course, you will. That one.
Yeah, of course I will try to.
Citizens of Japan.
Yes.
Of course,
Yeah, maybe I will try to add some more people to join Islam. So yeah, scholarship. Trying to go to Japan, but if I cannot go to Japan, I'm actually trying to find a scholarship from United Kingdom.
Britain.
Yeah, Britain, which is in my opinion, it is a really great country. You know, they have a lot of Muslims there, and then you know, the vibe of that country is just different from any other countries. Well,
At least it's better than United States, bro.
way better, because you know there are not many LGBTs there, and then they're actually organized there. They're actually organized, you know, not like Americans, which is kind of crazy. You know, guns are not that legal.
Wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guns are not that wild. It's not as legal as in the US, where you can literally just go to a gun store and after talking for a couple of minutes, you'll get your own gun, which is kind of crazy, and it is very unsafe for people like us.
So
For everyone.
after you have any other scholarships besides Japan and UK?
Any other?
Any other countries that will go
I'm actually craving for Australia,
Australia?
which is actually one of my favorite country, even though it's not my favorite country, but it is actually a great country. You know, it's close to us, and then we can maybe come there and come back to Indonesia in only a couple of hours,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice. And the fact that it's pretty close to Indonesia, but the vibe of the country is really different. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. It's more of a Europe kind of
Europe.
country, you know.
Yes, because Australia is the former of the British colony.
Yeah, it is.
So you can feel the European vibes there.
Yeah, so yeah, of course, Australia. I really want to go there. But if I still cannot go to Australia, well, my last hope is probably going to Singapore. Singapore, you know, my cousin lived there.
Yeah.
My friend lah.
Yeah.
My friend lived there. Here's my close friend. So yeah, we talk a lot and things. And I've gone there for 2 times, I think. It is a great country. In fact, that it is so clean. It is cleaner than any other countries that I've met. Maybe not as Japan, not as clean as Japan, but after living in Indonesia for maybe 16 years, going there, you will feel a lot better. It's the air is cleaner, and then you know there is no trash anywhere.
Yeah.
Even though there are less trees than Indonesia, but the air still feels a lot
Fresh.
cleaner. It still feels fresh. Yeah, that's what I
Even a
meant.
city that doesn't have any forest at all.
Yes, they don't have any forest. Not a city, a country,
Yeah,
a literal
country,
country.
yes.
No forest at all. No forest, no farms, no,
Natural,
yeah, no natural.
no agricultural things.
Yes, it's kind of crazy to see a country that doesn't have any, natural things, having a better, having a better air than us Indonesians who have, who is
Pollution fog. Pollution fog. Do you remember that?
in Jakarta. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. So should I talk? Should I continue?
Yeah.
Or do you want to? Okay, I'll continue. So after getting a scholarship, maybe I will get the scholarship for 3 or 4 years, maybe at least 2 years, at least a year, of course. But I hope I can get maybe 3 years or 4 years. I'm gonna try to maybe work again at a higher company, at a more advanced company, maybe something like, if I can.
Startup.
No, startup. I'll do it
Oh.
later. I'm gonna try working at a very high salary, high salary company, something like Toyota if I can,
Oh,
and then maybe something like,
automotive.
yeah, maybe not always automotive, but popular companies.
Oh,
So maybe like Samsung, or maybe like, I don't really like working in Apple. So yeah, I'll say no for Apple. But maybe if they actually give me a chance to go there, well, yeah, I will go there. And after that, if I can get a lot of money, but oh yeah, one more thing, I don't really want to work as a programmer actually.
Oh.
I really want to work as a marketing guy or something. So
salesman.
yeah, salesman. Salesman and marketing is not that different, but it's pretty similar. But a guy who works at marketing of a company, they will, my father said, they will go to a lot of places, maybe to sell their things,
To promote their
to promote their
product.
their products, and depending to their companies, sometimes they can get a really high salary, even higher than programmers, or even someone who does a lot more work, which is kind of crazy.
Because salesmen, actually they create a high call on the company.
Yeah, indeed. It does do that. So yeah, you really need a good marketing in a company if you want to actually be successful,
Yeah.
So yeah, after that, if I actually already got a lot of money there, I will, if I can get a wife, maybe, if I got married, I will actually try to stop working. Wait, no, before marriage, of course, before marriage, I will actually, if I already have so much money, I will stop working, and then I will focus on making a startup company.
Creating a company.
Yeah, creating a company. But it's going to be hard, knowing that there are so many companies that are already exist in this world that already,
Competing each other.
yeah. So it's gonna be a bit hard fighting other companies, but you know what they say, we gotta try before we just gotta try. Bismillah. So yeah, inshallah, maybe I can get successful. I'll buy a Lamborghini, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I really wanna have-
cars. So
yeah, I really wanna have a Koenigsegg, bro. I really wanna drive it at least once in my life. I cannot. Yeah. So yeah, just that. Maybe a big house. I really want to make a lot of mosques in Japan, and some other countries that are not Muslims. So yeah,
you should create Muslim community there.
yeah,
But,
that's
like,
what I
you
want.
can spread it widely.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to make like an actual Muslim company. I'm sorry,
Community.
Muslim community. So maybe I'll make more mosques, more,
Connections.
yeah, more connections or something like that. So with that amount of money, I think I can make a lot of mosques. So yeah, how about you? I think that's all for me.
So, firstly, I will start from after backpacker. Yeah, and then I will do an internship program. Oh, after backpacker, yes, internship
Yeah.
program definitely. It's like what I say. The telecom is my main target, and maybe some other countries that I still can't think. But the company is quite near from my home because I would not spend a lot of money for my
for transportation.
for cost.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for maybe for a living.
Yeah. This transportation I would buy vehicle, of course, a motorcycle. And after that, I would graduate, of course, right?
Of course.
Graduate from IDN. I would choose scholarship too, but to Madinah University.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
It's like, bro, Nahal, I would try for my certificates that I got from IT certificates and results of
Yeah,
my
yeah.
vocational high school would be very beneficial to gain a scholarship in there.
Yeah,
Since actually Medina University just opens a new major, IT, right?
IT.
This new
Yeah.
major. Plus, we can do umrah
Without paying so much money.
no, I mean we can do umrah every week,
Oh,
every day.
yeah,
even.
every day. Literally every day. So yeah, the thing about scholarship in Madinah, I actually want that too. But the thing is, I'm not actually focusing on programming. I don't really want to learn more about programming because, in my opinion, learning about programming depends on yourself. If you don't want to learn, well, yeah, of course.
Or
That's not gonna
maybe
be-
that's an alternative actually. I
Yeah.
would like to have a major of Islam Sharia economics.
Oh, that's great. That's
Because
amazing.
that's what I say on the you don't join it on the speech competition.
Oh no, I didn't go. Sadly.
About I told about riba. Yeah. We have
Yeah.
many branches of riba.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
They are literally appear in our daily life. And sure, in the future we will always playing with economy and all of banks in Indonesia. They are using implementing riba.
All of them. So yeah, maybe you should try coming to my company.
I
So we won't do any riba, maybe inshallah.
even BSI,
Yeah, even the SE. Syariah.
BSI Bank Syariah Indonesia
Yeah, Syariah. And it's
still
still
riba.
still riba. That's the thing about our country. The world actually. That's the thing about the world.
You see why Indonesian people are not a lot. Many of them are not very rich and
Wealthy.
better. Yeah, wealthy. You buy a motorcycle, a vehicle, or a house, and you will if you pay, and there will be you buy credit, okay, credit, and if you pay it early before the deadline, you'll get a penalty. And if you buy it early at the same time, I mean at the time,
Yeah, at the
at the
time.
time,
Before deadline,
yeah, the deadline, you'll get
you get no penalty.
no like like
Uh, bunga, yeah, I will say
yeah,
bunga. I kind of
say
forgot.
bunga. And then if you're late to buy, you get a charge.
Yeah, charge.
That's what
Yeah, that's the thing.
riba is very complicated for us.
Yeah, and the thing is, I've heard that debt in Indonesia they actually have some riba in it too.
Yes.
So we paying debt to live ourselves, and those debt actually have inside it actually have some kind of riba implemented inside it. So it's kind of hard to live without riba in Indonesia and in some other countries too. So yeah,
Even we are not, if we can't pay the credit, our house or our property will be seized by the bank authorities, and
yeah,
the money,
right.
no, it's
Gone.
it's gone. We don't hold any money while our property is seized.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy about.
Actually, the real credit in Islam, if we can't pay, the money will be returned to us, and the
Yeah.
property will be returned to the authorities there.
Yeah.
And yeah, such even you are saving your money in a bank, still there is a bunga.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I've heard about admin fees.
I can feel
Admin fees sometimes. Sometimes they do still have admin fees, but
administration.
Bunga is different.
Yeah.
It's
It's
kind of
okay
crazy.
just for writing letters. Like we
Yeah.
are top upping in e-money.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we have an administration fee, of course.
Cool. But if we don't have any administration fee, then we won't get any profit,
Yeah.
and they'll probably go bankrupt or something.
Yeah.
So
Plus-
yeah, you can continue.
Saudi Arabia, we can
Yes.
say the citizens there are very rich. You can say the houses there are very big, like mansions, a lot of cars. because that's why there is no riba
There's no riba.
in that country. It's using the Sharia law of the country.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Of course. So after that, after getting a scholarship, if you actually got a scholarship and you actually graduated from that school, from that scholarship, how can you, what did you do? What will you do after that?
I would, since I can do, I have my IT skills and maybe economy Sharia skills, I would try to preach to da'wah to somewhere else. And to be an economy advisor, I would say. I would be an economy advisor for a company, inshallah.
So you're gonna do da'wah, what country do you visit?
No, I just keep Indonesia because I think
Oh.
Indonesia is still the worst
Yes.
thing to.
The thing is that
You need to
Indonesia has so many Muslims. Literally, the most populated country, the most Muslim populated
Yeah.
country in the world. But the thing is, bid'ah is everywhere. Bid'ah is everywhere. We have some people said that isbal is halal, and then it's okay to be isbal, and then some say music is halal, and those things, and those are bid'ah. They still do.
Yeah, and they pray. They pray 5 times a day, but they don't understand this economic thing. This is the most important. Even
Yeah.
riba, sins and punishments are. It's in the Quran and the Hadith. It's
Yeah.
really clear that they will have that thing that they will suffer when they.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy how
And
people act like those things are not really important, you
Yeah.
know, acting like those things were.
They underestimating.
Yeah, they always think that those things were, small mistakes or
Yeah.
something, small sins. But sins is still sins, no matter how small it is. And riba is not a small sin. It is not a small sin at all. It is a big sin, citizen.
Very big,
Very big.
or bigger than your PC, not to your own mother.
Yeah, to your own mother. Imagine that. So, if you're working in a bank company, you should stop now.
Yeah, even you say that, and Hadith said that riba is not only the subject and the object,
Yes.
but also the witness. So it means the programmer, the security,
even the janitor.
the janitor, the driver. Oh my God, that will get the same sin as the subject and the object.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy, knowing that in today's world, all of probably almost all of the banks that exist in this world have riba in it. So yeah,
Yeah. Yes, and after I finish my college, I would preach, and I would inshallah continue my career as a owner of my father's company,
maybe you should make a bank company
a bank.
that is
Yeah,
Sharia. You know?
inshallah, I will make the first Sharia bank with real Islamic Sharia.
Yeah, maybe you will make
rules.
the admin fee a bit higher, but it is Sharia, you know.
Yeah.
Admin fee is halal, but riba is not.
Yeah.
So maybe you should try making the admin fee a bit higher, but you don't add any
Blind.
any
And
bunga.
using normal credit that is
Yeah.
actually in the Sharia law
Yeah.
and the fiqh book, of course.
So yeah. So do you want to continue or should we end this? Because the bell has already rang. So.
And of course, I would marry.
Oh yeah, of course.
20. So
20 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, 20 years old. I think that's
it's quite young, but
no, that's not too young. For a man, yeah, it's kind of a bit too young. Maybe I'll get married.
Oh
after
no,
I
no,
got
not 20. I mean,
25.
maybe after graduating from the university. Right? So,
Yeah. For me, I wanna get married after I got a lot of money. So I can get maybe a good wife, and then she doesn't have to go to trials and error with me. So I can do my work, and then she could enjoy her life. And maybe we can start our own company, the startup company. Maybe I'll be the owner, and she'll be the co-owner. I'll be the founder. I'll be the founder, and then he will be the co-founder. But that would be kind of nice, you know.
yeah, even I would say like our story of our Sotafan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that he had less wealth when he had not married yet.
Yeah.
But when he is married,
He got more money.
they get many things, unexpected
many-
way to get
Yeah. So just
The
like
wealth.
yeah, well, so yeah, you will get more riziki when you got married. That's the thing. So maybe you should get married first before you work, or up to you.
Yeah. I
Of
think
course, your life, your
Depends on
your
you.
things. Yeah, it depends on you. So, do you want to continue?
Okay, I think it's enough.
Yeah, I think that's enough for today. I think we've exceeded the minimum time. Probably.
And I hope our future plan will be somehow be, become into reality.
Yeah,
someday.
I mean, that will be amazing. Actually, that will be my dream because I've been planning for doing the things that I've just said for a pretty long time, and I've already do my dua for my future every sujud, every for Iqamah and for
Between
azan, and
Iqamah
for
and
azan.
every
Azan.
rainy days, of course.
Yeah. So of course, we gotta do our prayers every day. Don't forget that. But even though you do prayers every day, you need to,
You need to have an effort of yourself.
yeah, you need to have an effort. So prayers are nothing without effort, and effort is nothing
Without
without prayers. So you gotta do two of them. So when you're trying to get so much money, you need to remember who is the one that is giving you money. So yeah, I think that's all for today. Sorry for
Mistakes.
yeah,
Because
sorry
we
for
are
the
humans.
mistakes.
We're
Uh,
humans.
Yeah, of course we are human, so of course we do a lot of mistakes. I'm sorry for making this video a bit too long because this video is kind of personal in my
Yeah.
opinion, so it needs to be long. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, let's go back, bro.
Yeah, we'll edit that.
Yeah, I will.